Alright, hello everyone. I hope you guys are all having a good day. We are live. I'm here, Andrew's here, he's just doing something right now, so he's not here right now. But yeah, we are here for our live stream. We have a moderate risk today. Let's get that pulled up actually real quick. Yes, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. We're going to be live streaming until like 11 p.m. tonight. Pretty long live stream, so yes, please, I would really appreciate it if we can get into some more subscribers. At 203 right now. Yeah, we have this large moderate risk in portions of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas tonight. Let's take a look at what we have going on right now. We do have a tornado warning right now in northeastern Oklahoma, and this big line is kind of this is the start of the derecho here. If it does, it might meet the criteria for derecho. It's to the north of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Embedded in here, it's kind of in this line here. We have this tornado warning. It doesn't actually have any stronger rotation outside of the tornado warning. I don't really see exactly why they issued it, because this area down here is the same amount of rotation that this tornado warning does, but something could spin up here. See, there's a little bit of broad rotation. Alright, we also have another severe thunderstorm warning going on, or tornado warning, my bad, to the north of New Orleans, and kind of a weird place here. This is not where we're expecting it to be today. This is with a older line. Yeah, we see right there. It's going by Hammond. We see it kind of has a kink right there, a little bit of an inflow notch. And the rotation, I see some rotation by Albany right there, and I see some by Tickfa. I don't really see like a good TBS signature though. All right, let's we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in Texas. Here we're gonna look at everything right now and see what's going on. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in Texas. This is a individual storm. It's not a supercell. Areas in the severe thunderstorm warning, we got Henderson. That's about it. I don't know which county that's in. It actually has a slight bit of rotation right there, the slightest bit. It's not tight at all, but it does have some broad rotation. Now, let's take a look at the rest of the line going down towards Oklahoma City here. That's a supercell right there. Some of these are going to be supercells. We see it has an outflow. There's an outflow boundary right back over here, so I would not be surprised if storms into the fire in that area soon. And yeah, this is probably going to be the start of the derecho. We have a TBS, this supercell here. Let's take a look at that.
I gotta go. We'll be back.
All right, bye, Andrew.
In like 5 minutes.
All right, so yeah, we see that storm. All right, he hung up. All right. Scared me. All right, don't know why. Radar scope has a TBS in that. I don't really see any good rotation in there. Yeah, all right, so let's move up the line. Let's go to Missouri here. Look at the MZU radar. Let's see what good radar I have. So we see a pretty strong squall line going through central Missouri there. One of those storms is severe warned right here by Columbia. Okay, there's Jefferson City. All right. Now let's move up by Andrew. There is some storms. We have a severe thunderstorm warning up here. This used to be a supercell if we go back. Andrew got some pretty good pictures of this. I had a wall cloud. See, it looked pretty good. It's getting a little bit more raindrop now in that line. And a severe thunderstorm warning to the south by Mason City. Right there. Hail report back here. Let's see what that was for. Quarter size hail, pretty good. All right. All right, let's move back here. This is the main threat tonight. This is going to be moving. Some of this is already in the moderate risk tonight. So this is going to be what's mainly going on tonight. You see, take a look at it. We have a tornado threat of 10% still, and a wind threat of 45% significant risk too. And that area, and a hail threat, which is 45% significant also, which is right on top of Tulsa. Yeah, there's that little population area of Tulsa right there. See if anybody's commented. No. All right. So yeah, we have this. All right. So I have severe thunderstorm warnings all the way to Kansas. Kansas had a pretty tight tornado warning up here, but it expired quick. It's pretty short-lived, and it had pretty good rotation, but it was really short-lived. So I didn't start the stream. All right, radar scope has a lot of TBSs in this line. There might be a lot of spin-ups tonight. You see, there's some pretty broad rotation right by Romania. I wouldn't be surprised if Ramona, I don't know how you say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if that tightens up. It looks a little bit tighter right there in that area. I'm looking for new spots of rotation because that's what's going to help us tonight. And when Andrew's here, he's pretty good at doing that. All right. See echo tops in these. These things I think are pretty. These things are pretty tall. Echo Tops with the storm that was tornado warned, which isn't anymore. That expires about 52,000 feet in there. Echo Tops back here. This storm. Let's actually switch over to dual pane. Echo Tops back here. This storm are 52. Let's look at reflectivity so you can see that's a supercell. No. And back here at this supercell. Supercell is tall here. A meridian estimated about 50,000. Let's take a look at the closer radar, because that thing might have some tornado potential. Yeah, you see, it's looking a little bit supercellular, not like the best supercell, but it's there. It has some broad rotation, but it's not strong and not tight at all. All right. Yes, but if you guys are new, I would really appreciate if you guys would subscribe. I would like to hit 210 subscribers by the end of May. I think that's only 7 more subscribers. I think it's a pretty easy goal. And I think I would. We have every day we have weather videos, weather updates to severe weather, temperatures like heat, big snowstorms, hurricanes, the tropics, and just everything about that happens about weather pretty much. Long-term outlooks also, and we also have. We also do play some Roblox storm chasing games because they're fun. They're kind of just different from the normal stuff we do. But yeah. Alright, this tornado in Louisiana, is it confirmed? No, it's radar indicated, and it has some rotation right here, but it's not the best rotation. It's not a supercell. Alright. Any new comments here? Gonna get that pulled up real quick on my other computer here, but yeah. So I'm going to switch you guys back up here to the... Oh, yeah, new tornado warning in Kansas. I didn't even see that. Or which radar would be the best for that? Let's see. Tornado warning Kansas. Right, there we go. This is the best radar for it. Because it's right by McCune. It's actually in a pretty populated area. McCune, Cherokee, West Mineral, Scammon, Weir, and Pittsburgh. It's in there. It's that area. Okay, that actually has some really strong inbound velocities. And it has some rotation right here, yeah. Has it definitely, that, I see why they issued it. Yeah, that's pretty strong. There's also kind of another one back here. It's kind of questionable. Alright, here in a second. Now, let me get this pulled up on my other computer real quick. Alright, so might have a CC drop with it. Let's take a look. I'm kind of curious. I know, but we might not be able to see it because this is pretty far away from the radar. It's getting closer to the radar now, so we won't be able to see it if it's longer. If it's a long track storm. Alright. Getting this pulled up real quick. Alright everyone, I'm back and that is pulled up so you no longer have to look at the chat always. Alright, so yeah, we have this tornado warning here. 2 tornado warnings right now. We have one in Louisiana, also kind of weaker rotation. But this one right here has some pretty tight rotation with it. Take a look at Echo Tops on it real quick. It looks pretty good. Echo Tops around right there. It's about probably around 50,000, right around 50, maybe 52,000 down to the south of the Syrian thunderstorm here. All right, it's going also. It's going to kind of go to the south of Springfield. It might actually could hit these towns if it's a long track one, which I don't think it's going to be. For a few reasons, I think it's a little bit not in the best area. If it was down here, just that would be a good storm by Oklahoma City, but there's higher Cape. There is good enough Cape though in this area. This might be longer track, maybe like not 70 miles, but maybe like 30. I would not be surprised. All right. Someone reported snow in Chicago. It's kind of weird because it's like 70 degrees up there. All right. Go back down here to Oklahoma City. It's a storm moving right over Oklahoma City with a lot of reports of pea-sized hail. We see this velocity. It's kind of hard to tell. It's really close to the radar, but no, there is no rotation really. This storm up here has had some broad rotation. It's gotten even broader. Okay. I see some spots of rotation up here now. What is going on with this? All right. Yeah, that's where I said that might tighten up a little bit. So I'll actually a little bit more tight right there. I'm looking for new spots of rotation. That's going to help tonight. There's going to be a lot of spin up type storms. Do not see anything that really stands out right now. All right. Yes, man. If you guys are a new viewer, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. All right. All right. Tornado warning to the north of New Orleans. Let's take a look at that real quick. It's kind of in here in this line. Yeah, you see it's in there. All right, so I think I want to get that that website pulled back up again. Yeah, I'm gonna get that pulled back up. All right, wait a second. Can I not do new tabs? Where is it? Past radar. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna try and get that website so you guys can see the whole picture of what's going on. Let's focus on Georgia. Let's go continental. There we go. So this is all of what's going on right now. We have our line right here. Oh, potential derecho actually. And we have a little complex in Louisiana. So yeah, it's pretty much what we have going on right now. The whole picture, because on radar scope you can't combine this. You can only see this one little area. Alright, that's just tornado warning. Let's see where the rotation is. It's strongest rotation is right there. There could be another spin up right there. There's actually rotation. Look at that. That might go tornado warning. Is this certain thunderstorm warning have a tornado? Yeah, tornado possible, and that's kind of tight. It does not have a CC drop. Neither does this one down here. Here, I'm gonna get the whole dual pane display thing set back up. So we got reflectivity come up twice. Velocity should be there. Okay, we should have CC here. Right, CC, and then I want enhanced echo tops right there. Nice. All right, so we go back here. We click this again. Everything should come back up. Yeah. All right. So if I'm on velocity, we click that. Okay, so I see. Okay. All right, so I'm trying to set that up because that will come in handy with tornado warnings. All right. So don't let that severe thunderstorm warning to the north of Jefferson City by Columbia expire. There's still these ones over here in Illinois. Let's take a look at those. This used to be a nice looking supercell. It's not really anymore. And we have this line down here. Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna mute the mic real quick. I'm about to go to dinner, but I'm not gonna have dinner yet. I'll be back in 5, okay? Alright, be back soon. Everyone, I'm back. Alright, so you see the rotations kind of in the weak on the Neckar region. Back here, we have a little bit of some secondary rotation, but the rotation's now in the range folded area. It's kind of hard to tell, but it kind of looks like it's weakened a little bit with that storm. Let's see if it's confirmed. No, it's radar indicated still, and it's about to expire. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on down by Oklahoma City now. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings, like I expected. I'm just going to TVS right there. Let's see what that's about. I don't really see. This area right here, which I was talking about earlier, is still there. Kind of like a more tight area. Alright. Let's look at radar here. Reflectivity. Yeah, look, these storms are really tall. Very tall. But they're not really supercellular, so there's not going to be a huge tornado threat tonight. The enhanced or the moderate risk wasn't issued for tornadoes; it was issued for wind and hail. This storm out here in Tennessee it's kind of in this line here. It actually looks okay. We have a pen's not working right there. Yeah, kind of have a little bit of an indentation right there, which means there's an inflow notch. Let's take a look at the let's keep that drawing up. Let's switch over to velocity real quick. We're at velocity mode. Yeah, that's kind of where the rotation is. It's right there, the rotation. To the east of Hammond, to the east of Natalbany, I guess. It's kind of funny as someone reported snow in Chicago. It's probably like hail or something. Or did this report it at the report it because I think they're funny. Alright. Take a look at the tornado warning. Hopefully the new scans come out. It's 6:54, I think it's come out. Yeah, 6:53. Okay, it's still in the range fold though. It's right. It might be kind of on top of Pittsburgh. It's really broad. It's not really, really tight. All right. Alright, so hail report in South Dakota. Let's see what that's about. Actually, look like some cold core storms back here. Yeah, some of these have some hail, even though they're not high DBZs. Behind the front. Alright, let's move back to this tab here. So this is the whole story on what's going on tonight. We have here, let's sync this. Alright, so this is the latest whole radar. We have a low pressure system up here. We have a large cold front up here, and one front up here. Alright, and kind of a warm front's a little bit off, but this is where we're going to be having this severely. We have our moderate risk out here. Storm's going to be extending a little bit further to the southwest. Yeah, alright, y'all, I gotta go have dinner, okay? So I'm just gonna mute the mic and leave it on the storms in Kansas. Or on these storms in Kansas and Oklahoma here on dual pane. Alright, there we go. Alright. So yes, I will be back soon, you guys. Alright. Peace out. All right, everyone. I'm here. We're back real quick for a real quick update. But before I go to dinner. So yeah, we currently have two tornado wins by Tulsa. This one right here looks pretty good. Has a nice hook on it. Actually has some rotation right there. I see why they issued it because there is a pretty strong hook and there is some rotation. Pretty broad though. It's not strong either. This one here, this is the storm I was saying that was going to strengthen. This was the Romania storm. I said it was going to get tighter. It really didn't get tighter, but they issued a tornado warning on it. On this one up here in Missouri, let's take a look at that one. Switch radars. Yeah, it has some rotation in this area. It's not that tight though. So I'm just gonna leave the radar in this one. I'm gonna go eat dinner, y'all. I'll be back. Hello everyone, I am back here. Yes, I hope the stream is going good. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm sorry I've been gone. I had dinner and dessert, and then I had showered already, so I'll be good for the rest of the night until I stop the stream, which might be at 10. So I have to stop it early. It might be at 10 though tonight. But that's fine though, because it's not really a huge tornado threat tonight. We do have 3 tornado warnings right now, right by Springfield, Missouri. We're going to take a look at in the Ozarks. It's not only a good chasing area, but yeah. Wait a second. Alright. If you guys are new, please subscribe. I'm sorry I've been gone all night. This is not how normal live streams will be going, but we might have a live stream tomorrow again. We have daily videos on the severe weather. And other random videos like winter storm videos. We have like winter storm forecasts. We have tropical storm, hurricane forecast. Pretty much anything that happens weather-wise, we cover. So yeah, and we also have Roblox storm chasing videos and some storm chasing videos. Eventually, we might actually have some real storm chasing videos. We play this game called Storm Chasers here, which we're going to start filming soon. Alright, so this is the new radar we see. We have our line going through Oklahoma. It's extending further to the southwest. We also have a little line in Louisiana. We have 4 states right now are getting hit by this. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois. So yeah, let's move to the radar scope here. Alright, so let's switch off dual pane display. Let's see what's going on right now. We have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings now. Flash flood warning to the south of Tulsa. We have a Fayetteville, Kentucky, you guys are, or Fayetteville, Kentucky, Fayetteville, Arkansas, you guys are getting hit. Right around when I said you guys are hitting the video. Let's take a look at these tornado warnings by Springfield. This is the same kind of area of the storm we're looking at back here. Alright, so we have a little bit of kinks in the line. Nothing looking too good on reflectivity. Velocity-wise, there's some fairly strong rotation. Actually, 2 kind of couplets. You have a couplet right here and a little couplet right there. So let's see if these are confirmed. These are radar indicated, alright. And the northern one right here, which has a kind of a couplet right there. Let's take a look at that one. That one is only radar indicated, so yes, alright. Let's see if we have a CC drop with any of these. We might. That looks like a CC drop. Let's confirm. That's a CC drop right there. That's where our couplet is I was talking about. We have our first actual tornado on the ground probably right now, right there. And this is in Missouri, to the east of Springfield. We might have our first tornado on the ground. So that's kind of not good. Kind of have something that looks weird up here. Okay, that's not a CC drop. Alright. Doesn't look like one. But we actually have a tornado on the ground right now. So, alright. Move back on. We have a flash flood warning to the east of Springfield, Illinois now. With this line that went to the south of Andrew. Yeah, we have some severe thunderstorm warnings too. That looks pretty tight right there on reflectivity. No rotation, not really. Alright, that's a radar glitch right there, I think. Alright, so let's zoom out here. We're going to move back down to the Oklahoma stuff here. Let's look down here in southern Oklahoma. So these storms are extending further to the southwest. So that we start to see these single cell storms fired up, and then we start to see some of these may be supercellular and could produce a tornado. Our highest tornado threat today was in this area, but the new SVC outlook's about to come out, so we'll see what they're saying. Alright. Yes, but if you guys are new, I would really appreciate if you guys would subscribe. That would be really good. I'm trying to find my phone here. Here, I'm going to get my phone on so we can see if Michael or Andrew want to join. Alright, I think I'll just cover it tonight. I think Michael's busy right now, and says Andrew might have had to go to bed at 7:50. Alright. So back to the tornado warnings here. These are the tornado warnings right now. The east of Springfield. Did it go through Springfield? I'm kind of curious. Wish I could have been here when this thing went through Springfield. Man, the thing's sped up. Look at that. Wait. Oh, it's because back then they were scanning the radar quicker, so See, back then, if we go back a little bit, like, alright, so every scan now, it's about 2 to 3 minutes, actually about 3 minutes, but back here, it's moving slower because it was every 2 minutes. So you see, that's why I like it when you play the radar, hasn't appeared, and it's sped up really quick right there. See? Yeah, so it's moving slow. There we go, sped up. Alright. Appearance. I want to see if the rotation went through Springfield. I want to see if it's actually tight. Let's see. Takes a minute to load the frames. Okay, I think Springfield might have not gotten hit. Alright, that is good. So I want to make sure like an EF3 didn't come through Springfield. Alright, so let's still see if our CC drop is right there with that little area of rotation. The 849 scan. Yep, still there. We have our first CC drop in the night. It's not the best CC drop, but it is there. Probably maybe a 1. It may probably a 0. Probably not a strong tornado. Either a 1 or a 0. It's kind of hard to tell on tornado damage, but just looking at the velocity before the tornado gets surveyed. That's kind of this one up here is kind of hard to tell. It does not really look like a CC drop. It's kind of just I go back to the actual super res CC. It's kind of messy. It doesn't really look like one. This one down here looks a little bit more like one. So I'm going to radar confirm that. Well, I'm not going to radar confirm it yet. But I would say that's probably a tornado ground. Just crossed a road right there. And I don't know which road that is. Oh, some kind of state highway or something. Alright, let's move back down here to Oklahoma City. We still have those storms in Louisiana here. So these are sub-severe now. They're not severe anymore. Yeah, they're kind of weakened. I mean, there is some special marine statements. Probably maybe for funnel clouds. No. Alright. Okay, there's some reports of 3-inch limbs right there, and power poles broken. Was there some tornado that went through there? Let's see. So you guys see that report right there. We're going to see if any rotation tracked over that. Now we might be able to tell if a tornado went. Alright, I see what happened. It was the derecho line, or the potential derecho that came through, and that's probably wind damage, I'd say. You see this warning is probably for 70 mile per hour, no, only 60, but I'd say that's wind damage. Alright, we have a lot of radar scopes, a lot of TVSs down here to the south of Broken Arrow and Tulsa. Let's see what those are. Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot of rotation, maybe in the upper levels. I don't really see what the radar scope's hinting at right there. Alright, let's go back to this right here. Is this the new outlook yet? No, it's still the 20Z. Still the 4 p.m. one. Alright. Well, I guess we're waiting for that to get loading. We're going to take a look at the college due page real quick, and we're going to get the... Wait, there's another line of storms forming in northern Illinois. We should probably look at that. By Chicago, that might go severe. Yeah, so you have like the first line. There's also another little line of storms forming back here. Kind of like multi-cell, not really supercellular. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of those go severe, though. Alright. Yeah, so let's actually look at what's going to be happening tonight. Let's take a look at the NAM nest model. Alright, no new comments. Alright, let's take a look. So we're going to zoom in on the Dallas area. Wait, the sector view, can we see like the Dallas area? Yeah, we can see the Dallas area. Alright, so this at tonight we see this, of course, potential derecho. This is the new NAM nest model around 18Z. We see that happen. It kind of weakens out as it gets down to the south, but it actually kind of re-strengthens by the morning hours in southern Louisiana right there. And we see that happens, but in the morning we're going to be looking at another potential line of storms in Alabama and Georgia. Some of those, I would not be surprised if some of those are supercells. Supercells, especially towards the afternoon, the evening hours when it gets in the eastern Georgia and central Georgia. That's when I think it might had the better chance to be supercellular, actually. Kind of odd, but that's what I'm thinking. Supercell composite. We see supercell composite tomorrow. It's pretty much the best. We don't really have a high value. It's only about 4s. I wouldn't be surprised if they do issue an enhanced risk, but it's maybe not the most likely thing ever. STPs are relatively low, but I don't really like STPs anymore. Let's actually go back to the NAM this one. We're going to take a look at a sounding for some areas of slight risk for tomorrow. Let's take a look at Atlanta. They're in the slight risk. All right, let's take a look at it right before the storms hit. Right there. All right on top of Atlanta. Take that to load real quick. It takes a minute. All right, there we go. Okay, so we look at the Atlanta sounding. This is not saturated. Okay. Let's get rid of that. All right, so this is for the 23 UTZ. Can't even see my thing because the light's so bright. It's for 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Not saturated. So we have Cape. Of around. Let's see. Okay, there's the cursor. We have Cape of around 596, maybe actually 875 at the surface. Solar News 875. Supercell composite of 9.3. STPs of about 2.1. And there is enough Cape. 875 is enough Cape in Atlanta. The Cape will be a little bit higher to the east. But we see that there is some wind shear. Look at this. 40 in the low levels, 46, 45, 46. I think Atlanta could have a chance for some pretty good severe weather tomorrow. Take a look at the LCL for multi-layered 609. That means there's going to be a pretty low base to these storms. So I wouldn't be surprised in the lapse rates, which we like. I like to look at the 700 to 500 millibar lapse rates, which is 6.6 centimeters, for tomorrow to this Atlanta sounding, which is, or not centimeters. I'm sorry, not centimeters. I don't know why I said that. 6.6 is what I say. And that's good enough for severe weather. It's not the best you could have, but it's good enough. And you see potential hazard types as tornado. But now let's take a look at the soundings for today in some of these areas. So, what's some cities in the moderate risk today? Okay, so today we have cities in the moderate risk. We have Tulsa, but they've already passed. Let's take a look at Dallas, okay, because Dallas is in the moderate. So let's take a look at Dallas right before these storms pass through. Right here, yeah, right here. Get that to load. Call of Duty page soundings take a while. All right, we are in. Okay, so we take a look at Dallas tonight. Cape is 2,702. That's pretty high. All right, wind shear, low level wind shear isn't the best, 28 and 27. As we go to the upper levels, it still is not really good, 23, 28. And so, but there is a lot of Cape. There's a decent dew point in the cloud base. Take a look at the cloud base. The lapse rates, by the way, are really high, 9.1. That's pretty significant. The cloud base will be pretty low, but there is very low shear, and so I think for Dallas it's going to be a pretty big wind threat. I would not be surprised if there is a spin-up tornado, but I'm not expecting any violent, strong tornadoes with this area. Maybe some, we had potential hazard type weak tornado. Pretty much what I'm saying. All right, let's exit it out. Let's take a look at another city that still hasn't gotten hit yet. Tulsa has already gotten hit. I guess we can go in the enhanced risk. Let's take a look at Texarkana. Texarkana, Texas. It's about right there. Take a look at it. Alright, this is a saturated sounding. But see, we have Cape of 952. Which is good. Actually, most unstable Cape 2,693. It's pretty high. Cloud base 916. This is saturated sounding, so I don't think I'm going to look at it. But it does say marginal severe. Let's look at it like right here, like when they're in that little notch. 4Z. Alright, let's see. Alright, so yes, if you guys are new, please subscribe. We have lots of videos, daily videos on whatever kind of weather's going on. We have some storm chasing videos on Roblox, and we actually might have real storm chasing videos too coming out soon. Probably in June or July. So yeah. Alright. This is another saturated sounding. But it does say marginal severe. I think all these soundings over here are saturated, so we're gonna have to Maybe look at it when the line's coming through. I guess we're going to look at Shreveport next. Maybe their sounding is not saturated. Alright, it's slightly saturated, but it should be good. Alright, so the most unstable cape is 3,475, but multi-layer is only 699. Surface is only 27. But we see it's but temperature, it's kind of hard to see. I think it says 65. And 62 is the dew. Cloud base, where's the cloud? Okay, there it is. 580. That's pretty moderate. And lapse rates are pretty high, 8.2. And potential hazard type is severe. So yes, maybe a slight tornado threat. Take a look at shear. There's actually some pretty high low level shear and some pretty high upper level shear, or pretty moderate upper level shear, or moderate low level and moderate up high level. So this has over here there is a better chance of a tornado than over in the Dallas area, from what we're looking at. But yeah, let's go back to the radar now and see what's going on. This to reload. All right, let's take a look at our tornado warnings we have in southern Missouri here to the east of Springfield. So before we look at this, we kind of had a debris signature on one of these. Okay, we have some stronger rotation to the west of Hartville. It's in Missouri. All right. Take a look at CC. That right there might be something. It's pretty much all I see. Yeah, those aren't CC drops. Sorry, this might be one. No. That matches up with me. Nah, it's not a CC drop. I'm not going to radar confirm that one. Alright. Let's switch back to Oklahoma, where we have the most severe thunderstorm warnings right now. Some in Illinois, some in Missouri, some in Arkansas now. Alright. Let's zoom in on that area. Alright, so we have this one here to the south of Oklahoma City. Duncan. Wait a second, y'all. Alright, sorry about that. Getting a little bit of a headache here for some reason. Do not know why. But yeah, alright. So let's take a look over here by Fayetteville. So by Fayetteville is getting hit pretty hard right now. Maybe some small hail, and there are probably some pretty damaging winds though. We have this line going on with that went through Muskogee, Oklahoma. It's going to go towards Fort Smith now. Fort Smith might get pretty hard. We have a little bit of multi-cell complex out there. Alright, let's move back up to Illinois now. That's where we have some other severe warnings. This other line, actually no, this is not the other line. This is the same line, just further to the north. We might actually have another line forming here by Chicago. I think yeah, it might be right on the cold front. Alright, so this is to the south of Decatur, Illinois. We have some pretty good storms. Probably maybe some small hail, a lot of damaging winds. Probably main threat tonight's damaging winds. Don't see any seriously good rotation. Alright. So if you guys are new, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. Like I said. We're going to turn on, I want to try something new here. I want to turn on expert mode. There we go. Alright, so now going to give us a better idea of what we can be seeing. Not the best idea, but yeah. Alright, so kind of like that. Let's go back to Missouri here and take a look at these tornado warnings. I want to get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, everyone, I got some water. I'm gonna drink some real quick. Alright, everyone, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Needed some water. I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache for some reason. Happens sometime when live streaming. Alright. Okay, so we see Storm City, so Springfield. Just talked about these. We see we have a few couple. I kind of have one on top of Heart, so we have one right there. And we used to have one right there. So we'll keep an eye on those storms. I think we had one tornado touchdown in this area right here. Is this one radar confirmed? Let's see. It's tornado warning. No. Still radar indicated. Those are the only tornado warnings we have right now. Alright. This is the, let's see here. I'm trying to count. Okay, so we had a moderate risk in January with that outbreak. One of them. I think it was kind of a bust. The first, yeah. And then we had one. When was the other one? We had one, and wait, we didn't. Did we have one in March? I don't know. We did not have one in March. We had one on Easter. That was the second one of the year. Yeah, I think I'm right. And then we had one on the a week from Easter, so that was 3. I think I'm missing one from February. From February, I don't know. Is it March? I don't think so. And then we have one today. So that's we've had about 4 to 5 marginal or moderate risks this year. Sorry about that. So yeah. All right. Let's move back down here. Let's go down towards Fort Smith now. Pretty big storms moving in the Fort Smith. Probably a lot of winds. What's this warning for? Probably maybe 70-mile-per-hour winds. No. This is where the old moderate risk was. This is where they're expecting the most severe weather tonight's in. That area right there. When we zoom in and okay, let's draw the line. Zoom in here. Multi-cell complex right there in front of the line. Let's see if this line has any rotation in it. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe something right there. Kind of stands out to me a little bit. I'm back. So a lot of damage reports in Missouri here from this line. We see a lot of rain reports of this on this line went through St. Louis. We even have some pea-sized hail reports, although hail doesn't look like a big threat. Let's take a look at the echo tops. This thing must be 50,000. No, it's not as tall as I thought it was. It's actually pretty low. All right, let's take a look at velocity with this. I don't see any maybe something right there, if anything. All right, let's move back down here to the Springfield radar. Let's see what's going on in these 2 tornado warnings we have. See some stronger rotation forming right there, and I also see a lot of areas in this area. Yeah, all right. Let's take a look at echo tops. All right, are we back live? Don't really know. Don't know what happened. Did not know what happened. All right. Let's see. All right, so we are back now. I did something kind of weird. Or I did not know what happened, you guys. I'm sorry about that. The crashed, I guess. I'm not sure what happened. Alright, so might be because a lot of people are on the internet right now. A lot of wind damage reports in northern Kansas. I guess it's with this little line here. Might have some damaging winds in it from what I'm seeing. There's a lot of 1-inch tree limbs and stuffing. Alright. Doesn't really look strong, but it might have some damaging winds in there. Alright, let's move back down here to Oklahoma City, that area. There's some pretty robust storms in that area. Some of these look supercellular. That one is a pretty good supercell. Does it have any rotation with it? No. Does look okay though. It's got some signs of it supercell. These storms aren't moving northeast. They're not even really moving a good way for tornadoes to get forming. But yeah, all right. Let's got echo tops in this little supercell here. Well, over here, this is 10 minutes old. Right there, they were approaching over 55,000 plus feet tall, which is pretty high. Kind of questioning if this is going to be a derecho or not. This might not be a derecho. It might fall just short of the derecho criteria. Alright, so let's take a look at the sounding in front of this one. Wait, what's the sounding? I want to look at the sounding where these supercells are kind of getting going here to the southeast of Oklahoma City. Probably over towards maybe Atoka to the north of, which is right to the northeast of Dallas. We're gonna take a look at that. Don't think it's Dallas. It's about River Falls, about right there. Take a look at it. All right, right here. Let's click it. All right, let's load us the sounding here and see what it's saying. All right, it is saying tornado threat is like tornado, not PDS. We have I would say marginal. My risk or my shear measurements right there for 30 and 32. There's some better upper level ones. We also have, look at that cape, 3,900. That is not bad. The storm slinky also looks good. The heliograph looks good. I would not be surprised if there is a tornado in this area, actually. Supercell composite of 21.7. That is pretty good. Lapse rates of 9.0. Pretty good. Pretty good sounding right there. I would not be surprised if there actually is a tornado in that area. It's pretty good shear in that area. Or okay shear. But yeah, if you guys are a new viewer, please subscribe. We have daily videos of weather updates, even sometimes 2+ videos a day. Today we've had 3 videos. We had an outside. I think we've had. How much have we had? Like 2, I think. Yeah. So we have a lot of videos. We have storm chasing videos on Roblox and actual storm chasing videos. So yeah. All right, we're gonna move back up here to Illinois, to the east of Springfield. Let me take a look at this. To the east of Springfield, we had this pretty strong line going through. Through Decatur, went through Springfield earlier. Springfield, I think downtown Springfield is under a flash flood warning. See how much rain's falling in that area. Actually, not that much rain. Only about 1 inch, which I don't know why they put a flash flood warning out for. Even if it fell in a short period of time, there shouldn't have been that much. Alright, so there is a damage report of 3-inch tree limbs broken, power poles broken. I think I've confirmed that was most likely not tornado damage. That was damage from the line. I don't see much rotation with this. Maybe some up here, maybe a little bit right there. That's about it. I don't see a whole lot with this. Alright, y'all. We'll get some water here. Alright, I'm back. Okay. So, sticking with the storms in Missouri again, we have 3 tornado warnings again. Let's see what they were doing. That is a pretty nice kind of, if we zoom in on this one here, You can see we have a pretty good, let's turn on the pen, pretty good hook shape in here. It definitely looks like that could be something. Confirmed rotation actually looks kind of good. Let's take a look at rotation. There might be, okay, there actually is something in there. Yep, that is where we have our little couplet. Right there, we see that little couplet. It's kind of weak, but it is there. I would not be surprised if this produces a weak tornado. 49, 54 to 22. It's kind of only about 30, but that might be producing something. Maybe a funnel cloud or some kind of tornado. I do not see it. Good news is there is no CC drop with it, and no CC drop with the southern one either. So that's good. It's good news. I do want to take a look at the sounding by Springfield, kind of, because I want to see why what's going on in Springfield. All right, let's take a look at the Midwest. Maybe would that get us in? Okay, there we are. All right, so we see those storms go through Springfield. We're gonna move to when they are on top of Springfield. So it's currently 9:18. That's 9 o'clock is it's 1Z. So we're gonna go to 1Z. This is about when what we're looking here. Let's take a look at a little sounding here. Okay, this is a really saturated sounding. That's you can tell by if it's saturated by these lines here. See, like those lines that come out. It's pretty saturated. Cape, not bad for 1,465. Super composite 7.8. 65-degree dew point, 67 temperature. Shear is only in the 20s. There is some upper level shear though, so we're probably seeing a lot of mesos in that area. And the cloud base is really low at 462. And 5.7 lapse rates. So the reason there might be some kind of weak tornadoes is the most likely probability would be an EF1 tornado in that area, maybe an EF0. But yeah, alright. Let's switch back to the radar scope here. So nothing really stands out to me, but I mean there's some long-lasting areas of rotation here. They're just not really strong and robust. Okay, we do have that hook right there. That's it looks like a pretty good couplet forming it, and also we have a little bit of a couplet right there. It just needs to get a little bit stronger. It's about 10 to wait. Yeah, it's about 1 to 45. CC, still no CC drops. That is good. Alright, get some more water here. Alright, I'm back here. Alright, that storm might have some decent hail in there. 1.25 is what radar scope is saying. I do like expert mode better. I think it kind of makes it look a little bit more colorful and nice. Alright, mic unmuted, yeah. Alright, let's go back down here to Oklahoma. So our supercell here, we're seeing with the supercell earlier by Macomb. It's weakened a lot. Didn't have a meso when we looked at it before. It did not. So yes. Alright. But if you guys are a new viewer, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you guys are new and you guys aren't subscribed, we have a lot of weather stuff on this YouTube channel. TVS, according to the radar scope down in southern Oklahoma. This is by Velma. And I kind of see what they're doing, what radar scope is thinking. There is a little bit of broad rotation. Nothing tornadic, though. Storm by Tishomingo. Not Tishomingo, Mississippi. Tishomingo, Oklahoma. That looks kind of like a supercell right there by Temple. Hastings. Yeah, it looks kind of supercellular, but not really. It might be a short-lived one. Which radar would be the best for this storm here? Probably this radar. A little larger storm right there, single-celled. Fort Smith is getting hammered here. Radar indicated. But how strong is the winds here? 60, only 60? Dang. Alright. That is a pretty strong line of storms about to go through Fort Smith. Alright. Alright, it's kind of getting a... Still have that headache, I don't know why. Take a look at Ecotops real quick. They're almost approaching 50,000 over here. They're approaching 55,000 right to the west of Fort Smith. That's a pretty tall thunderstorm. Andrew wants me to join the general voice channel on his weather service. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to talk a little bit more about that. Alright, everyone, Andrew's here, and we have Steven. So, Hockey Born stream. Yes. Alright. Looking at radar scope, these storms are heading towards Fort Smith at tops of 55,000. Pretty tall. Alright. We do have a new...
I turned my mic volume down because Steven told me it was too loud.
It probably is. It's a little bit loud. I can hear. Alright. So we do have a new tornado warning in Oklahoma. This is to the west of Clayton. It has a pretty tight rotation. It's not very strong, but it is tight. It's about -15 to -64, so that's about 50 miles per hour.
New severe thunderstorm watch likely in southwest Arkansas, northwest Louisiana, and a good portion of northern and central Texas.
Texas, yeah, Dallas might be in that one.
Dallas is going to be in it. That might be a PDS watch. We'll have to see.
PDS there's the one, not PDS.
Yeah, it's possible.
There's some storm by Wichita Falls. All right.
Okay, they just issued the watch at 8:25, so a couple tornadoes possible. Scattered hail up to Apple likely, and damaging winds, widespread damaging winds up to 80. It's not a PDS watch, but it's a severe thunderstorm.
Well, yeah.
High-end severe thunderstorm.
Okay. All right, I'm looking at the tornado warning to the east of Springfield, Missouri, by Mountain Grove. I've been watching that couple for a while. There's also another couple in the southern tornado warning now, and I think it's wrapped up on reflectivity.
I think we've had around 6 or 7 tornadoes today.
Maybe.
I think the Illinois area for tornadoes is a bust.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was gonna be too much. I didn't think it was gonna be super cellular. There was one pretty good super cell that was by you. About
and
it.
I got nice storm structure and had a confirmed funnel.
Well, you didn't see the confirmed funnel part, but
I would have seen it if my parents would let me stay out longer.
Yeah.
Because it formed literally as soon as I had to go.
Alright. There's also another line formed by Chicago, which might go severe 1 too. Up there.
There is some pretty good storms that are that are supercellular and multi-cell at the moment that are going to collide with the Derecho here soon.
In Oklahoma or where?
Oklahoma. That's going to move into Texas.
Yeah. I see those ones right there. They're kind of supercellular. They're not. A lot of these supercells in Oklahoma, I realized that they form kind of supercellular, but they die really quickly. They just get sucked into the line.
Yeah. I'm in a marginal now.
Well, yeah.
Because of that area of storms by Chicago. That's mainly why. That was really good structure, though.
I mean, you got more than you did in the moderate risk in March.
Yeah. I mean, in the moderate risk, if I had a tornado, I may have been able to see something, but it was rain wrapped, so.
And it was night.
Yeah. There was likely an EF1 tornado in Tulsa that did some damage.
Yeah. There was. I also had a short-lived CC drop into the east of Springfield.
Yeah, that probably was a tornado.
It was pretty weak.
Populated area.
Yeah, it was pretty weak though. The best sounding. I took a bunch of soundings in the stream. The best sounding was actually in the southeastern. I think it was southeastern Oklahoma. Had the best.
Yeah, that's where I've been finding the best soundings.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so if you guys are new, please subscribe. We have daily weather videos on any weather stuff that does happen. We also have Roblox storm chasing videos, and soon to come in June and July, we'll actually have storm chasing videos, actual storm chasing videos. We have real storm chasers.
And we're going to be playing Storm Chasers too. Man.
Well, yeah, which is this game right here. It's $13. It's one of the most realistic storm chasing games that are out right now. It's not going to be the most one. There's a new game coming out called Outbreak. It's spelled not like Outbreak. It's spelled OUTBRK. And that's going to be a little bit more realistic, I think. Well, the graphics aren't going to be realistic, but there's going to be models, and there's going to be actual like radar data, like on radar scope. It's going to be in a game now.
There's lightning getting close.
Alright, so we do see storms by Fort Smith here. See, also we have a tornado warning in Oklahoma. Has some rotation. So let's see drop us. Wait a second. Wait a second, y'all. Alright, so yeah, we just saw this tornado warning in Oklahoma, everyone. Right here. It's not a supercell, it's kind of a multi-celled storm.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't extend the tornado warning for the storm that's going to hit West Plains soon. It still has good rotation on it.
In Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It has a couplet. Does not have a CC drop, so it's good. It's good though. Yeah, it does have a. It's a pretty. It doesn't even have a kink in the line, really. Alright, let's move back up here. Oh, here I am. Wait, I'll be right back. Alright, everyone. We are back.
Steven is here, but I don't know if he's gonna talk.
He's on Do Not Disturb. Or not Do Not Disturb, he's muted.
There's a really nice booking vortex to the east of St. Louis that could get tornado warned or even severe thunderstorm warned soon.
I see what you're talking about, that big hook. The hook. By Shiloh, yeah. I looked it out like a couple of minutes, like before he came. Dude, why are my hands so dry? Just so.
To the east of Belleville. Belleville has some pea-sized hail too.
I see what you're talking about. Yeah, it's called. I talked about that a little bit ago. We have one tornado warning in Oklahoma, where I found the best sounding area.
Where you found the mental sounding?
It wasn't mental. I don't like that word.
Sorry.
Okay. Doesn't have that strong rotation anymore, but it definitely has a mezzo, and it's definitely still there. This is not a supercell. Get some more water here. Alright, okay, so Fort Smith is under alert. Fort Smith is getting hit the hardest right now by wind. It seems like Arkansas has so much bad, severe weather. Always, they get so severe weather. Like every 3 days they get something. I'm just waiting here, waiting for something to happen. I might end the stream at 10. Alright, Little Rock's gonna get hit harder probably in the next couple of hours. They're only in the enhanced risk though.
They are only in enhanced risk. I'm kind of surprised about that.
Wait, has a new SBC outlet come in? Oh yeah, it has. Still in a marginal. Kind of right on the edge of it too. Alright, so there is a slight risk still to the east of you. We have a moderate risk in Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas right there. This kind of reminds me of a day in June. It was a Saturday. I was only me live streaming.
I remember that day. I had the best tornado potential too on that.
Yeah.
Is my Wi-Fi cutting out, Tyler?
It cut out a little bit right there. It might just be your moto though. Your phone. Or no, you're not that okay.
I only have a 10% chance of storms right now, so. I'm kind of surprised Little Rock's still in enhanced risk.
Yeah, Steve, so there's really no big cities in the moderate risk under the whole Dallas-Fort Worth. 7 million people in the moderate.
It's pretty much Dallas and then the whole Dallas metro area.
Yeah, it's just.
And then Greenville, Texas is in it. Ardmore, Texas, Ardmore, Arkansas, Oklahoma.
Yeah, Fort Smith,
Arkansas.
We also Plano, Texas. That's how you say it. Garland, Texas, Arlington, Fort Worth, Dallas.
Shreveport's super close to it.
I mean, if I were them,
Texarkana's in it.
I might even, if I were them, I'm trying to think here. It wouldn't hurt to put a marginal risk, maybe even in Nebraska, in that area behind the front, because there is some pretty good cold core storms that have some damaging winds in Kansas. Maybe like by Topeka, they could put one in.
Maybe a spin up. We'll have to see.
Mm-hmm. That's probably what you'll get tomorrow, though. It'd be a little bit more ingrained. All right,
it might be a little bit better too.
Yeah, well, yeah, but there's some pretty strong.
Because they don't get as much instability up there.
Up there?
Don't they not get too much instability?
You mean down there? I'm talking about Kansas.
Oh, never mind.
All right. I mean, yeah, you could get something in the morning. All right. So I need to figure out what time I need to wake up in the morning. I might start the live stream when I wake up, but I also want to, to get my schoolwork done, which takes about 25 minutes.
I think tomorrow morning they could. There's definitely going to be a slight risk. They're probably going to have watches over Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. I guess I kind of agree with you.
And Mississippi and Tennessee and Alabama probably.
Yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't went with a 5% tornado risk yet for you.
I don't think it's. I think they're gonna go with it in the morning. I don't think it's a huge tornado threat for me. I think it's more like a hail and a pretty damaging wind threat because I'm looking at two modes because this model right here is saying there might be some supercells around, but the previous model runs have said it's kind of going back and forth from supercells.
New tornado warning in Arkansas.
All right.
Taking a look at that to verify if it looks good.
But the models keep going back and forth with storm modes for me, from like supercells to linear. Yeah, and you got kind of some multi-celled.
I got multi-cell and a QCLS pretty much. I got a supercell and a QCLS around me.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think I think I'm gonna get pretty much what you got, but I probably won't get a supercell.
You might have more supercells. We'll see. The rotation in Arkansas, it's there.
I see why they issued though. On reflectivity, there is a good hook, a good injection.
It's only 14 minutes, so it'll be gone quick.
I think they're just issuing it because there is a pretty strong indentation in the storm that stood out to them.
It has decent enough rotation.
Yeah, so that's why you want to issue it.
Layton has a really nice meso. It looks good.
Yeah, it's not a supercell actually. It's kind of just a complex.
I wouldn't be surprised if they put a marginal 5B, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Tomorrow.
I don't know. Most of it, really with the NAM 3KM model, though, it's kind of looking like if we go up to the fake Midwest sector, we see. I mean, pretty much. I don't really see you getting a whole lot of storms in the NAM 3KM model, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of them happen right before the rain starts, maybe at the end of the rain. Because we're going to get a lot of rain tomorrow because it's pretty much how every April and spring is for you.
The HER is showing me getting a few supercells around midnight or so, or a few storms after the line.
Yeah.
And then the low pressure starting to kick in and some storms with that.
There might even be some cold core storms around me on Thursday too. Just some individual single cell, maybe multi-celled storms.
Let me see what that's looking like.
Kind of like showers that just pop up.
So the line will continue, and the HER shows it dissipating into Alabama. So it doesn't really show it going into Alabama. It shows it going into Tennessee, Memphis, looking good.
Yeah, but then
David Schlott went live, which actually kind of was a good time to go live. He did this one. Good.
He's going live now, so which is good. He's the reason why I actually started going live.
What? He does?
He's the reason why I started going live, because he used to do these winter storm live streams when I started watching him in February of 2019, and it never seemed that kind of like them. I also did like it back when he actually answered your comment most of the time.
He answers mine a lot.
Doesn't answer mine. Well, yeah, I haven't joined his live streams in a while, just because I've been watching or making my live streams, of course. Radar scope might be time to.
I don't really see a slight risk in that area in Alabama being too affected. Maybe northwest Alabama could get a little something on the first 3 counties northwest Alabama, and I see it dissipate. I definitely see Louisiana getting hit hard in southern Alabama. So
I see tomorrow that there should be a slight risk in Georgia.
I definitely do see damage wind for you. Maybe some hail, a few tornadoes possible.
I think it's going to be kind of like what you got, maybe a funnel cloud. around. Yeah. Of course, when we hit a thousand subscribers, I can stream storm chasing on my bike. But we can't do that because I have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live on mobile.
I'm checking what it looks like after. Oh, I can't.
But yes, and speaking of that, can you please subscribe if you guys are a new viewer? We have daily videos, weather updates. We have sometimes have more than one video a day with storm chasing videos on Roblox, and soon we'll actually have actual storm chasing videos. That'll be fun. I'm surprised the warning by Fort Smith isn't for 70-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, that's a little bit surprising. New tornado warning out in Arkansas. So they did. Oh, wait, no, not Arkansas. Never mind. Oh, yeah, they did put a new one out in Arkansas.
Yeah, I saw that.
Was right.
So that pretty nice. It's actually the hook has gotten a little bit nicer, and it has actually a stronger rotation now.
Okay, I'm gonna check a look at those cells tomorrow with the low pressure system for you and see how bad they're gonna be.
Thursday, or well, that's because like the
Thursday.
You should look at the NAM-NEST model. That's what I look at. Oh yes, the 00Z model. The NAM-NEST is starting to come out. It's 3% out. So we'll probably finish off the live stream by looking at that and forecasting it. Which it'll be in like an hour, maybe a little bit less. Just because I do gotta wake up early in the morning. And then I spend 20 minutes on my schoolwork because it takes like no time. And I just get back in bed. Alright. I'm gonna look at total snowfall accumulation real quick. What I'm thinking.
I'm looking at a sounding in southeast Illinois right now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder when Dave Stevens gonna come back.
No, he might not.
Tornado sounding if possible, 3,000 Cape, 300 velocity, a curved photograph. You said he won't?
No, he didn't. He said he might not, just because of. Oh, it's looking right now. Alright. Oh yeah, I got a severe sounding 70 temperature Cape of 1,539. This is right when it's actually going through. There's no shit. It's not telling me which tornado, what the tornado threat is.
You got no shear?
What?
You said you got no shear?
No, there's shear in it. It's just that it's not saying like in the where it says effective layer SDP, that area.
Hey, Steven.
Doesn't have anything. Oh, Steven's back.
I think I still have my stream up. Crap, I've completely Mother Earth was just updated. Alpha and Omega Gaming, keep up the good work. Yep, I for sure will. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
200 miles,
All right.
which this had that at one point. At one point.
Yeah. Okay.
Whenever it was over Springfield, yeah, I would have called that Derecho.
All right. Okay. I'm looking at.
It's been 192 miles or so.
All right. I'm looking at the storm. Okay. I'm looking at the storm in Clayton right now. It has. Yeah. Okay. That's actually got a lot more tight. It's gonna be hard to tell who's a CC here. No CC.
Yeah. So, folks, if you are in Clayton, I'm going into the light reds, indicating that couplet right there. That's what you look for as when you're scanning radar. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Alright,
couplet. So if you're in
good.
Clayton, you need to be moving to right now.
Alright, so.
We got a tornado warning just east of St. Louis with an area Tyler and I pointed out earlier.
Yeah.
Looks like we at
Alright.
around 8. At around 8:24, it looks like we got a new severe thunderstorm watch.
Trying to use my mouse here. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, it has a pretty good intention. I think they finally noticed that there is they need to stop issuing flash flood warnings and actually realize look for tornadoes.
What do you guys? I think it could be a little bit before we see another severe weather event. Sadly, I think it's gonna be May 2nd and 3rd.
I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's what's looking nice.
I think it's gonna be Sunday.
I might get into it too. We'll have to see.
I'll get in it on Monday. Cause with the afternoon, it's gonna be 85 on Monday, maybe 90 almost. So
Tyler can get something tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is the my PE teacher has a Google Classroom. Oh,
your PE teacher. Your PE teacher.
Like she's like, I need you to do. He has a southern accent because we live in that area, but it's like I need you to do 50 abdominal push-ups and sit-ups. I also need you to run 4 miles tomorrow. Okay? If you don't do this, you're running 15 miles whenever you get back into school. But luckily, I'm at the end of the year, so
yeah.
I never do any of his quote-unquote assignments.
Mm-hmm. Andrew is still supposed to go back to school now.
No, I don't.
Oh, wait. It's been canceled for the rest of the year for you, finally?
Yep, we're done.
Alright, nice.
Done.
Alright.
Well, I don't get why schools were like, see ya on May 4th, but it's so obvious that we're not going back. Like,
yeah.
I don't know who they think they are. We're not going back to school. Okay, so alright guys, confirmed donut hole rotation just to the north of Clayton.
It's confirmed now?
Well, I mean, I've confirmed that it is a donut hole, guys, not a confirmed tornado on the ground. There's also some pretty good rotation south of the tornado warning in Illinois.
South of the tornado warning in Illinois?
Like, just south of it.
Wait, I have a question. Is there a weather radio program for that random county in southern Illinois, Andrew?
No, it's just programmed for Logan, Mason, Knox, Marshall, I think it's Baru County, Peoria County, Tazewell, McLean, Fulton, and Stark.
Okay,
Alright, so this has been issued at 8:57. They continue this tornado warning for Push Mataha.
Alright, everyone zoom. Tornado warning given by Clarksville, Arkansas.
Basically, it's the Clayton tornado warning.
I guess this is me, Tyler, who has the YouTube channel here. You see thunderstorm watch?
Yeah. It's severe thunderstorm watch. 154 maybe you're talking about.
Yeah.
So there's one. I think that's 155.
Andrew called it. Andrew calls everything.
Bot hasn't come. I'm more of a severe weather.
everyone. Let's take one last look at the storms before I'm gonna have to go here soon. Small run's not fully out yet. But yeah, we're gonna be streaming again tomorrow. I'm trying to make up for this. I can't stream anymore tonight. Gotta go do stuff. I have family time. So yes, I hope you guys will stay safe with the severe weather. But yes, please stay safe. And yes, peace out.